Alicia Rohr with the Quad City Animal Welfare Center is here. You brought Denver with us.
Yeah, this is Denver. He's a super sweet Husky Shepherd mix. He's about 11 months old.
He's looking for treats,
yes,
right?
He is.
There we go.
Yeah, he's just the sweetest dog, super active, very treat motivated, loves to play, loves to meet people, and he's just, so intelligent and fun.
Yeah, how would you describe what type of home would be best for Denver?
He would really do well in an active home. I feel like he'd be a really good fit for many different kinds of families. He seems to love everybody that he meets. He seems to like other dogs, so far that we can tell. He seems a little scared of cats, but we don't know if he's ever lived with them before. He came to us as a stray from another shelter, where he finished his stray hold and then was transferred to us so that he could have a chance at finding a new home.
Yeah, but he's very adventurous,
yes.
you say. So what would be some of his favorite physical activities, would you say?
He definitely likes to play ball. He loves to go out on walks. He does really good in the car for car rides. He definitely just likes to play outside and just run around in the grass. If you have a yard, I'm sure he'd love that. But even if you don't, I think he'd appreciate some nice walks and everything.
And what would you say, what helps Denver feel just safe and cared for and have that comfort and confident?
Definitely just being with his person. A lot of our volunteers really love spending time with him, and he definitely, when he warms up, and I mean, it does not take him very long to do that, but he just likes to flop over and snuggle up and be in your lap. He doesn't really care that he's a bigger dog, so yeah.
Any other way you would say Denver shows affection?
Oh, just lots of kisses. He loves to wave and say hi when he's on a leash and he wants to meet somebody. It's really cute. We saw him do it a couple times here at the station. He was waving at a couple of guys that were walking by.
That is awesome.
Yeah, it was so cute. And then they came to say hi, and he really liked that.
What would you say, some advice for pet owners who are trying to train their dogs, how they could potentially understand the potential for like adopters, helping Denver with his training as well? What advice would you give? Yeah,
I think that, if you've got time and, lots of treats and toys and things.
Lots of treats, emphasis on that, right?
Lots of treats. He really does well with that. So just being patient, taking time to get to know him and let him settle in. If you do need any help or have any questions, post-adoption, you're always welcome to call and see if, we can offer any advice for you.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Alicia, for bringing in Denver.
Of course.
And we also have to show you right now, Leia and Matilda are also available to adopt through the Quad City Animal Welfare Center. So now Leia is a 3-year-old hound mix with a heart full of hope and ears big enough to tune into a galaxy. There we have Leia, galaxy far, far away. Now she's sweet, sensitive, and ready for her next adventure. Now, to help her settle in, Leia comes with 3 free training sessions from Kind Canines. Now meet Matilda. That was a 3-year-old female cat you'll see here in just a moment. She's a shy and gentle cat. Matilda just needs a little patience and a quiet space to bloom. Love to see it. All right, if you would like to adopt any of these pets, you should visit the Quad City Animal Welfare Center's Adoption Center. They're open from noon to 5 every day, except Tuesdays and Sundays when they're closed. And you can also visit their Facebook page or website.